Okay, hello everyone.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to be doing the SpiderMan Far From Home trailer reaction. I'm so excited for this. By the way, so if you haven't seen Endgame, or if you have seen Endgame and you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it before you watch this, and then come back. Okay.
Yeah, so, and by the way, in this video, it's not going to be really long compared to all our other videos. It's going to be a short one, because later on during this week or next week, we are going to be having a Spider-Man Far From Home theory video, so look out for that video. And we're not going to talk a lot about Endgame because we're going to have an Endgame review coming out around next week. So we're not going to talk too much in this, we're just going to give you our reactions, but as Sohni said, there are major spoilers we're going to talk about in this trailer. So,
well, I don't know.
I know, but let's get started.
I'm like really scared.
She has not seen it, so I have seen it because, I don't know why, like, this morning, I guess I watched it, and I was like, I didn't think about doing a reaction to it, and so I already watched it. But it's good that I watched it because it has a spoiler warning, so I know, like, to tell everyone. But okay, you ready?
I'm, like, really scared because, like, Spider-Man is my, like, favorite, like, literally.
Yeah. And, yeah, I guess
it's the next Marvel movie after Endgame, and you know what happened in Endgame.
Yes, just, so, you ready?
I'm like so
hope the volume's okay, by the way. We don't know if the volume's gonna be great. Okay, let's...
Oh my god.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching, because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
I miss him.
Love you 3000.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work, because I am going on vacation.
I'm going on vacation. Bye!
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me. That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
Oh, I don't know.
This is Mr. Beck.
This is
Like you on my world.
Your world, Beck, is from Earth, just not ours. A snap to our hole in our dimension.
Multiverse!
We have a job to do. You're coming with us.
I love how Spider-Man movies always come around my birthday.
Off-world.
Yes, she's
unavailable. I'm just a funny
Thor, unavailable.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter? I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh my God.
I always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
I didn't see that before. They have a memorial!
You know from Iron Man 3? That's a place. Because remember when,
I gotta get you guys out of here. Get on the jet. I work with Spider-Man. You work for Spider-Man? I work with Spider-Man. I work for Spider-Man.
July 2nd.
Yes, July 2nd.
That's my phone's right.
Wow. Yeah. So,
So I can't see it on opening week then. I'm seeing it already then. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So, that was the trailer. It was. So, let's do what we did with Star Wars.
Roop said it was going to be sad.
It is sad. It talks about... Okay, so basically, I know what this movie's about already from the trailer. It's about Spider-Man, yes, going on vacation, helping the multiverse, the normal Spider-Man stuff. But it's about him dealing how to be without Tony Stark, his mentor. Because Tony Stark is Uncle Ben in this scenario. That's what it is. Sorry, I guess I'm just going to pull up the volume. Woo! But that is the post that shows us what Peter is feeling kind of after the snap.
I'll be sending you more Iron Man notes.
Guess don't know. Iron Man's been my favorite since 2008.
We have a little... Move your head. We have a little Iron Man
ears. Not Iron Man ears. Okay, so we're going to go by scene and talk about kind of briefly what we think about each scene.
So you guys won't see it, I don't think.
Yeah, we might pause it and show you guys, but it will work.
You know what there's going on.
Okay, so this part. You can obviously tell Peter is crying, but...
So I think this part is, when they came out, like, kind of roughly...
We don't really know time, but...
No, but this is my theory. It's, like, roughly kind of, like, after Endgame. It's kind of, like, about a week or so. He hasn't went back to school, though. Because, you know, when they come back to school at the end of Endgame or something, I think it's that.
Yeah, he
like, hugs Ned, and it didn't seem like...
It didn't seem like he was, like...
sad
he
or anything.
seemed okay, but, like, this is going to kind of show us how he's not okay. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for Peter to not lean on Tony Stark. Because we think about it, right when he became Spider-Man about 6 months after Tony Stark showed up and, you know, showed him how to be Spider-Man, how to
It looks like
be
he
a
was
superhero.
Training. It looks like he was training.
I know, but, like, him crying, it's just so sad. This movie's gonna be really sad because it's gonna be about how Peter's gonna have to learn how to be without his mentor.
It looks like he was crying, and like, what I'm thinking of this scene is because you know how Happy like trains with Iron Man and Iron Man 2, you know, in like the beginning when Natasha comes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like they kind of did like something similar to that.
That's what I was thinking too.
But then he said, if you want to be the next Iron Man or something, you have to step it up. I don't know. And then he started crying. I really want to see Morgan.
Okay, yeah. So I was just about to say, this is a kind of sneak peek to our Endgame review and kind of what we want in the future. But I don't know if you want, but I totally want Peter to be part of.
You already know I want that.
Tony Stark's still life, like,
which
be very close with Morgan. Be kind of what Iron Man was to Peter, but instead of Iron Man, it's gonna be Peter, and then Spider-Man, it's gonna be Morgan. You know, kind of Peter being her mentor. I really want that to happen in the future, kind of when it's more ending Tom Holland's contract, is to kind of do the same exact thing. So that way Morgan can become the next Iron Person. Because, you know, it's kind of going down the line. You know, we have Captain America, he's passed on to Falcon, and now we have Iron Man passing it on to Peter, and then we want Peter to pass it on to Morgan. A lot of people say Pepper might come back, but I don't think she is. She's going to be too busy raising Morgan by herself, unfortunately. So yeah, that's kind of like what we want in the future.
But that has nothing to do with this scene.
But it does. It has to do with the overall message of him trying to figure out how to become Iron Man. And I think in the end, he's going to be like, I'm not Iron Man, I'm Spider-Man, and I'm going to try to live up to Tony's legacy, but I'm not going to be exactly like him. Because everyone's going to be like, are you going to be the next Iron Man? Are you going to be the next Iron Man? It's because that's what we all want to know. Is he going to be the next Iron Man? What's going on? But I think at the end he's going to be like, I don't have to be Iron Man. Like, I can be my own character. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's... And I feel like the whole entire time it's about just him becoming.
Yeah, that's all we really get. That is so true. Wait, hold on. What Happy said,
I know.
He was saying that was so true. I'm probably going to talk about this in our Endgame thing, but like literally, that is exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's exactly what Iron Man did. He did it for Peter because he felt so bad.
Because he had everything. He had everything that he perfectly needed. I'm not going to go to death, but like, he had everything. He had Morgan. He had Pepper. He had a family. And
he had the life he always wanted.
But he knowing that his like adopted son was gone, like that was
I mean, and when he looked at that picture, you knew like he was gonna do it for Peter.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
He felt guilty because he was like, if I don't do it, he's going to never live his life, and like I want him to live his life, so he did it. And I mean, that's why Happy also said that. Yeah, like he would have done it either way for you, and I think that's what Peter feels guilty about throughout Far From Home is
that's so true.
him not being able to, dying. Like, he didn't want to go. I don't want to go, please. Like, he didn't want to go. He wanted to stay, and help. And I think he's going to be feeling guilty about not being better, not being, what Tony wanted, I guess. Something like that.
If only there was, like, Force Ghosts in this.
Force Ghost vlog scene. With Cap, Iron Man, and Natasha.
Cap's so alive.
Well, Cap's obviously going to die. He's, like, super old. But, yeah. Okay, let's continue up through the trailer. Ooh, it's getting better. I love how he says that.
Why'd he go? Wait, hold up. Why'd he go? I'm going on vacation.
I also want to talk about the Iron Spider suit. So remember in the teaser trailer, we didn't get any of the Iron Spider suit. And it made everyone believe that this movie was going to take place before Infinity War. But we know it takes after because of Tony's death. But I'm really surprised that he kind of doesn't keep the Iron Spider suit. Like, because later on, you see the black and red suit. And you see the black suit.
I hate that suit.
But I kind of like how he's getting new suits. But I want him to make his suits.
I don't.
Kind of like Iron Man,
I really think that Iron Man made that. I really think this is my theory was that Iron Man, but like when Peter died, he came home. He came to like the planet and stuff, Earth, and then he was like, if he ever comes back, that kid, I want to make him something.
Or he had
because he knew.
Or he had the suits before.
Because if he knew,
he couldn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, because Spider-Man: Homecoming came out in like 2016. It came right after Civil War, which is a long time ago. So like maybe during that time from Civil War to we don't know how long, but like from Civil War to Infinity War, he was creating Spider-Man suits. So maybe, those could be his suits. Or Peter could create them himself. Or S.H.I.E.L.D. gave it to him.
Oh, it could have been S.H.I.E.L.D. because I feel like Tony wouldn't give him black.
No, I feel like he would. Tony creates different types of suits. He has some. One suit was like a really yellow suit, and then other suits are really red. It's like different colors. So
he doesn't have black.
But that black suit, we come to that scene, I'll show you, but that black suit looks like he made it. Spider-Man Peter did. Because it looks like his old suit, his first suit that he ever made, just all black. Because it has those, like, little eyes.
Just, like, tie-dyed.
Yeah, okay, let's move on. So he's going on vacation? That's really weird.
Was it unicorn? Wait.
No, it said unknown. It says unknown.
I think it said unicorn.
No, it said unknown.
Oh, it said unknown. I was hoping it said unicorn. I was like,
Never ghost Nick Fury. Never do that. He'll come after you.
Who was that?
Flash.
I know that. I was saying who hit him.
Okay,
Like
so
Flash?
I want to talk about that. Because of the time travel theory. Remember how we were so confused about it? Well, this is why. This gave us clarification. It's because when they took the stones away, it created different universes, which is what the ancient one said. She said that it's, or the supreme, I don't know, but the ancient one. She said it's going to create different paths. Where in one path it's not going to be all good, and the other path it's going to go normal, and another path that isn't going to be good.
So it's kind of like how Flash was.
It reminds me of SpiderMan. It's the one that came in December with Miles Morales.
Oh,
Spideyverse. Reminds me of that because it's a different universes. And Spider-Man's key in the comics is to kind of help these multi-universes stay together. That's his whole thing.
That's how Flash is. Wait.
Kind of. And Fury coming in. I really want Spider-Man to help S.H.I.E.L.D. Come on.
I want
S.H.I.E.L.D.
if you don't know, Ultimate Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah.
She does it all the time. Spider-Man forms a team with S.H.I.E.L.D. and all fight together.
Ultimate Spider-Man, go search that Marvel HQ or something on YouTube.
Yeah,
since you're on YouTube.
They're streaming Avengers.
Since you're on YouTube, go after this, obviously, because you want to hear me talk, obviously. And you want to go see me talk, so after. Then you can go to Marvel HQ and watch all the Ultimate Spider-Mans, because Ultimate Spider-Man is awesome. And so what I was saying, there's an episode that they had, there was a pig, there was a
well, you can keep talking. I just see the videos glitching. Not someone to fix it.
There was a history one. It was what was it? Oh, it was he had a sword. He was black and white. There was one, Miles. It was a really recent one, but it was after Spider-Man died. Ooh, that could tie in. You know, Spider-Man dies.
Why would Spider-Man die? Well, I'm just gonna make sure the video's good.
After Roop, you know, Spider-Man dies because he's saving Morgan. You know?
I need to check the video, guys. Sorry. It's glitching in and out, and I can see it glitch in and out.
Well, that's my thing I was saying.
Okay, it's a lot better now. Okay. So you guys probably didn't even pay attention to the other parts of it because it was glitching in and out, but that's kind of how it is. So
Sorry for that.
Maria's back. Okay, so that's what I also wanted to talk about. Captain Marvel's unavailable. I mean,
per usual.
Honestly,
there's no point in having her.
No hate on Captain Marvel, but she literally doesn't care about Earth, honestly. And I know she's trying to protect other planets, but
yeah, but that's what Guardians do. But
yeah, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy for that. Go join them or something. You can also help Earth. Nick Fury probably contacted you to help, and you're nah. But you know. And Thor is off-world because
Guardians
of the Galaxy. He's looking for Loki.
He's taking, that's a theory. He's taking Gamora's place. That's not a theory, but what Roop said about, you can say
and I want to explain it a lot more because now we have more insight that there are multi-universes. So at that scene in Endgame where Loki disappears with a Tesseract, he probably goes to another universe, and it creates another multi-universe. And so maybe Thor's looking for that multi-universe to try to find his brother Loki, since he's the only family he has left. And we know that Thor is actually going to be in the MCU a bit longer because Chris Hemsworth has signed a contract and has renewed it, and it's going to be for
Hopefully he gets
longer.
more fit with Guardians, but saying how Star-Lord is probably not.
Yeah, you're one sandwich away from being fat.
And then they were comparing themselves to what's his name, Thor. And now
Thor's like really fat. He should be like really Rocket. Oh, and also I want to talk about MJ.
I don't know. Where is Meg from?
I don't know.
Oh, Hercules. Meg is so. Oh wait, no, MJ. It's
I'm
so
glad.
cool.
I mean,
Like she's starting to get better hairstyles. You know, like.
I mean, I don't like how this MJ doesn't try.
Well,
Like,
I'm
this
fine
MJ's
with
like,
I'm fine with the MJ being like chill and stuff, but like, can she try just a little bit more? Like,
I know.
with her hair at least.
Not like I don't care about appearances, because appearances doesn't matter. But like her personality, I don't like. It's
her
very
personality.
monotone. Like I don't care. Like I kind of want her to be a little bit more like, oh,
Yeah,
like I don't really care.
And compared to
like that.
compared to all the. Sorry, hold on, I'm moving.
Yeah, you're
I'm
moving
gonna
a
get
lot.
comfy. Okay, so and compared to all the MJs that have been created, and like I don't even list them all. We all know.
Well, there's only one MJ, and then there's Gwen.
Well, but there's different MJs. You know how like
Oh, and like
Spideyverse,
in the comics, yeah.
There's
MJ
many
was always
comments. She was very like
portrayed as a character that was like popular. I guess like I don't know, like
Yeah.
kind of girly-ish.
She was very girly. She like I said girly.
you
It's
said
so weird.
Carol, I don't even know how
I
you
said
said
like girly. Oh no.
She's like girly.
She's very girly. She has this camera she uses a lot. That's what I remember as. She's very like not very popular, but many people knew her. You know.
Yeah, and she's a bit more has a brighter character, and
Yeah.
I mean, this MJ kind of seems a little bit more like. And I mean,
And
I
that's
wish she would be a little bit. Her personality would be a little bit more uprising, kind of ish. But you know what? They're taking a new path with this.
Well, yeah, and I totally understand that.
And
It's
maybe.
just like,
oh, sorry. You can go.
it's just like she needs to kind of be a little bit more like. No, I'm fine with you being chill and stuff, but like I feel like she has no emotion,
Yeah.
and that's not who MJ is.
And maybe I think that she might somewhat have a personality a little bit more in this movie.
Yeah, because
Since
Peter
is getting closer to MJ and was like
I wonder
getting a
how
little
that
more liking
happened.
her. Well, no, because in the beginning, or not beginning, at the end of Spider-Man: Homecoming, MJ had a crush on him. Like it doesn't obviously say it. You have to infer it. But MJ has a crush.
At the end, it says, "When like the little parentheses."
MJ has a crush on Peter Parker. But yeah, let's continue. We're halfway. The elements.
What do you mean the elements?
Oh, yes. The
Where's that
elements are the bad guys are fighting. So water, fire, earth, wind. Yeah, wind. They're the
For
elements.
some reason, I feel like forgetting. Apparently,
Literally just like I feel like forgetting. Apparently, like literally pause. Oh, and Mysterio is a Doctor Strange power. So maybe in the multi-universe, he was like with the Ancient One, you know, and stuff, training with her, and he took on this power. So I think that's kind of, we're going to get more explanation. Maybe Doctor Strange should show up in this, maybe? I don't know. Be like, hey, Mysterio, I also can do the mystic arts, too.
but you only can do. No, that's
Star Wars. Forget.
Oh.
Okay,
Wait.
so she looks at
So this says something, guys. So, you know, he was talking to Theory, and he's like, I don't care about your stupid mission. Let me go back onto the trip. So just imagine how, you know, Washington, D.C. trip was for them. That's exactly kind of how I was thinking. But instead, for him just going on his own, it was like them dragging him away. You know, from like the pool party, let's say. Something like that.
Dragging him away.
But like you know how when like Liz was like, oh, you know, you should go put on your trunks and then like let's go.
Oh yeah,
But he dragged himself away. Now I'm saying that Shield has dragged him away, and he's trying to get more social now.
Oh yeah, true. So it's a bit opposite. Before he was so obsessed, but I think it's
and
with
then that's how
snap.
the black.
It's with a snap. I think it's with a snap because before the snap, maybe Peter was more focused on being an Avenger, and now that he is an Avenger, you know, it's after the snap, he want to spend more time with his friends because he learned that, you know, maybe life's too short. Like, I'm not always gonna spend time with them.
Oh, also the opposites. Roop said the opposites, and that's very true. And you know how like red and black, very opposites, light and dark.
So how many of them black is? Okay, I don't know if that's a joke where she's like, I know you're Spider-Man. I feel like it is a joke and they're trying to be like that, because I mean, how would she figure it out? Like, I guess, yeah, maybe because he spends a lot of time
I really
with
think
Stark.
that's true, because remember how Liz, he was like, you know, I have something to tell you. And then, you know, you think like, oh my god, does she know? Does she know? But like, MJ's like smart like that, you know?
Yeah, and MJ also said at the end of Homecoming, where are you going, Peter? Like, maybe people think it's a joke. Like, you think it's a joke, but it's probably not a joke.
Maybe, like, originally it was kind of just a joke, like, oh, where are you going?
And then she actually thought about it and was like...
And then, remember that scene where he was like, oh, I know, like, Spider-Man or something. Not Spider-Man. And that was in Homecoming.
Or that was, who said, it was Ned. Ned said something like, oh, Peter knows Spider-Man.
Yeah, and then that just says something. And now, in this movie,
and then he not being at the dance.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy going up to the kids and was like, oh, I work for Spider-Man. And was like, no, I don't work with Spider-Man.
I don't work for Spider-Man. I work with Spider-Man.
Yeah, and then, like, that's saying that, oh, like, MJ was there and she probably was like, oh, Spider-Man. Again. Spider-Man keeps leading up to these.
And then I think maybe she connects the dots. I don't know, maybe it could be a joke. I feel like Marvel wouldn't do that, though, and put it out and just be like, oh, yeah, she knows about Spider-Man. Like, that's just weird. So let's continue. London Bridge.
But he could like play it off.
Yeah.
He could be like, no, I was gonna say I like you or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So those glasses are they're Tony Stark's glasses from Infinity War. When Tony Stark goes like that, those are his glasses, and he's wearing his glasses, which means he must have gone to the Stark's house to get those glasses.
Or he just got them.
No, those are totally Tony Stark's glasses, or Happy gave them to him. Because that is totally Tony Stark's style. And I saw a post. Well, I knew they were Tony Stark's glasses, but someone made a post about how they look like Infinity War's glasses. The one that disappeared in his suit.
Yeah.
So, those could be Tony Stark's glasses.
What if the suit came back? And what if he was in the suit? And what if he's back, Roop?
I don't know. I would be happy, but at the same time, I'd kind of be sad because that would have been the perfect ending for Iron Man.
But the perfect ending could be Morgan is dying and Peter is alive and he's with MJ.
Watch Peter
and
die when he's trying to like mentor Morgan.
Oh my god, that'd be so annoying. I'll be like, oh.
I'll be like, why is it a chain reaction?
But no one could pass it down or anything then.
Well, we don't know. Morgan could have a mentor. Or she could mentor someone. You never know. It just keeps going down.
That would be so annoying, though. It's like,
it would be so cool because you would be like, it started off with Iron Man and it goes on to this whole entire line of Iron people.
50 years of 5 people.
That would be so cool. I would love that.
That'd be like Star Wars, but like more people, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
Look at all those Marvel. I like that scene where he's going like this. And he's like,
the memorial. I just
wait. Hold on.
This movie is going to make me.
Give me this. I want to go back. You can keep talking.
The memorial makes me super sad about Iron Man. I mean,
look at that! Look at that suit. It's like it gets more black. It's get more black.
I'm really sad about the Iron Man memorial.
Ah, dang it!
I'm really sad about. Oh my god! I keep saying it because Sohni's distracting me.
Yeah, I'll turn this
I'm
on.
really sad about the Iron Man memorial. I mean, in this movie, we're gonna get a lot of Iron Man death. There's gonna be a lot of like, Iron Man was my mentor. Oh my god, how am I gonna be the next Iron Man? And like, I don't know if I can handle that. Okay, like I can't watch Endgame like clips, like again edits. I can't watch edits because like I literally cannot. Because it's just too sad. Because I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I saw Roop edits all the time.
And I just cannot watch it.
So
sad.
Are you done? Okay, so look at this, guys. Okay, you see, you're smart. Look. There's this thing, you know, where he's like making the Iron Man suit. But imagine he is making a suit. And he's wearing black pieces. Like, I don't know what color to make it. Black! That'd be amazing.
I know, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it looked a lot like Iron Man because, you know, if you remember in the Iron Man movies, Iron Man has holograms and he's able to like touch it. He's able to put it around him, you know, like go like beep 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 boop, boop, and like be like, oh, let me get this, oh, let me go like that.
Yeah.
He's able to like actually interact with it. So
so look at this. They are in a black place.
Maybe it's the garage of Tony Stark's house.
No.
I really want Tony Stark. Like the Stark family to come in.
I don't think that's happening.
It needs to happen.
I think this is S.H.I.E.L.D. So,
or it's Mysterio's lab because they were in Mysterio's lab.
Mysterio's evil, isn't he?
No, he's good.
Well, what?
I mean, yeah, he's working with SpiderMan in this, so I think he's good.
I thought he was
bad. Oh, he's seen that. The elements. Those little fire, wind,
what
water.
the heck? So these little, like, infinity stones, basically? They're trying to be
they're elements.
They're trying to be infinity
We have
stones.
elements here. We have wind, we have water, we have fire.
What? So then the Earth's against him? And against him?
Yeah, so Earth's elements. So yeah.
So Earth's against him?
I don't know. I didn't watch this movie. Jeez. Okay, let's continue.
No! No, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
Ow! Ow!
Why did you say ow? Okay, we don't need much what you do. But I want to talk about something before we end the live. Can you scoot over a little bit?
This one's just gonna be...
So basically, we don't get anything about the Osborns. And I'm very mad about that.
Yeah, well,
it's so annoying. It's like the whole point of Spider-Man is supposed to be Green Goblin. Like that's the main villain for Spider-Man. You know, Red Skull's for Cap. We don't know any villain for Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Thanos. Okay. But
Loki.
Literally. Yeah, and Loki's for Thor. And Spider-Man is supposed to have Green Goblin, which is his main villain, and for some reason, he's not in it. The Osborn. Where's Harry? Like, are we gonna get Harry or are we not gonna get Harry? Because I really want Harry Osborn to be in this. No, that's makes me mad. I mean, I like how they have the Iron Man stuff in it, but like, why not add the Osborns? Like, that's the whole point of like Spider-Man. Like, that's a little thing that goes with Spider-Man. Like, you know, you have MJ, and then you have Harry Osborn and Green Goblin.
Then they're best friends, and then you get so attached to them, and then Harry has anger issues, and then he gets mad at him.
Well,
because
Harry has a disease. Harry has a disease, which is the Green Goblin disease.
Yeah, because his stupid dad made a mistake, and...
No, well, there's different versions. It's like the dad makes the Green Goblin, and then sometimes the dad has, like, that in his DNA, is trying to, like, control it, but he can't do it, and then Harry has the same, like, disease, and, like, starts, you know, getting into Green Goblin, but,
I like Ultimate Spider-Man because it turned into him being Venom.
Ultimate Spider-Man?
I think. I can't remember. I think he had a watch. Yeah. He had a watch, and then he went to the bathroom, and then Spider-Man followed, and then he was like, whoa.
Wow. But, yeah, so that's kind of a little sneak peek of our theories. But yeah, so thanks for watching. And
Make sure to subscribe.
yeah, like this, say, subscribe, and comment down below any theories you guys have. We can add them in and give you guys some credit. And yeah, and don't forget to have a magical day.